mixing drinks give you a worse hangover? Our 3 guinea pigs have been blood tested.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Before and after a big night in Melbourne. And now they're reassembling to get their test results. Anyone who sees an increase in their CRP levels will know the demon drink has done them harm. First up is Ben, our white wine drinker.
C-reactive protein before 1.5, after 1.9.
White wine contains an average of 12 to 13% alcohol. And the amount Ben put away was enough to move his CRP levels to a stinking hangover.
G'day, I'll have a beer, thank you.
So how did Justin, our beer drinker, fare?
C-reactive protein before of 0.4 and after 0.3.
Now, the mitigating feature is that people that are drinking beer, because it has more volume per unit of alcohol, are also getting some hydration.
In comparison to wine, beer averages around 5% alcohol, which helps explain why Justin got off so lightly.
Can I get a glass of white wine and a beer, please?
Now, what about Brad, our mixed drinker? Surely he'll record a higher CRP reading.
Thanks very much.
Won't he?
C-reactive protein before was 1.2 and after was 1.1.
That's a surprise.
Very interesting.
But not to Dr. Weiss.
Well, there's a lot of myths around that, not only the mixing drinks, but in which order you should drink the alcohol, the beer before the liquor, or the liquor before the beer. But in our studies, we really haven't found an effect other than to say that people that are mixing, that is, doing multiple different types of liquors, are drinking more on average because they're drinking multiple different types of liquors than people that don't.
In our study, it was the alcoholic strength of the drinks which determined the worst hangover. But that isn't always the case. If we'd given our mixed drinker a dark drink like red wine or whiskey to chase his beer down, his CRP levels would have been much worse. Why? Well, as a general rule, darker drinks contain more alcoholic impurities called congeners. These impurities cause inflammation and, in turn, a worse hangover.
You're taking in multiple different types of fermented products, and so the chance of having a higher congener concentration to induce that inflammation may be higher in that group.
So, mixing your drinks won't always give you a worse hangover. The real culprit, apart from alcoholic volume, is the amount of congeners. So if you want a clear head the next day, Dr. Weiss says stick to clear alcohol, like vodka and gin. The best advice, don't drink to excess. It's just not worth it.
What's good for you?
Now, you've probably heard that women can't handle alcohol as well as men. All the evidence says that's right. Generally speaking, women are physically smaller than men. They have more body fat, but smaller livers, so they can't break down alcohol as quickly as men. Dr. Weiss says 5 to 6 standard drinks will guarantee a man a hangover, and for women, 3 to 5 drinks. And here's a good reason not to binge drink. The increased blood pressure and heart rate caused by a hangover increases your risk of heart attack. So do take